Welcome back to ECCMID TV. We're joining once again our young reporters who've been deeply involved in the Congress this year, going out to sessions on their own, looking for their own areas of interest and, I guess, business opportunity. And they're going to report back to us now on what it is they've enjoyed and they've found most beneficial to them. Yuan, let's start with you first and foremost, if we may. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Have you enjoyed it? What have you done and what have you been up to?
It has been busy. I have been to many sessions, and my personal interest is studying microbiome using next generation sequencing tools. And I'm happy to see that this method has been applied to many different aspects of the clinical microbiology and infectious diseases, such as predict antibiotic resistance, track outbreaks, study virulence, study pathogenicity, etc. So I'm enjoying the conference really a lot and learning the new things because I'm doing mostly basic research in my lab, and now I come out and see how they're doing in the hospitals. So it's great.
So as you say, a lot of new stuff for you as well. Were you surprised with the amount of new information that you were able to discover here at ECCMID?
Oh, definitely. A lot of great talks here, so I'm learning a lot.
Excellent. Elisa, join us if you will, because you've also been doing much the same thing. You've got a slightly different area of interest.
Yes, because I have the point of view of the clinician, infectious diseases, and it was also a busy program for me. I went to a lot of sessions and I tried to search for my field of interest, and I found a very interesting session with Clostridium difficile infection, who is still a problem in many countries, in my country, and I found a really interesting study about a prospective study about the use of 5-vitigecycline in severe cases, which is a new mostly new antibiotic with a broad spectrum, and it was very interesting results. They showed better outcomes with better clinical outcome and less complication and less sepsis due to CDI, which means Clostridium difficile infections, but still we do not have so big results because it was only with few patients and we don't know if we can apply this or not, and it's still controversial. And also again, for Clostridium difficile infection in England, they showed that maybe this infection is changing from nosocomial to community infection, which is a really interesting issue. We have to look deeper in community to, to make some preventive programs. I also was very interested in hepatitis C sessions because here we have so many new treatments with shorter duration of treatment,
yes,
no adverse effects, but still we don't have reached the cure. We still have patients who failed, and it was a lot of open questions. What should we do with these patients? Should we merge all these new molecules, or should we add something? Should we wait for other new molecules to develop? It was very interesting.
The openness and the questioning, as well as mixing with all of the delegates from all across the world, and we know how many different countries have been represented here. Was that an eye-opener for you? Were you quite pleasantly surprised by the sheer quality and quantity of people here at ECCMID this year?
Yes, of course. And it was very diverse, everything, the presentations, the people, everything. And
Yuan, turning to you, if I may, what was your biggest takeaway, do you think, then, from the Congress up to date so far?
It's difficult to answer this question because I feel there are so many stuff's coming to my mind right now.
For people who are watching this and thinking, wow, I haven't been to an ECCMID before, it looks like it's a bit overwhelming, there's an awful lot of information. What would your advice be to somebody watching us now thinking, should I go to the next ECCMID in Vienna?
I think people should look at what kind of program. Is there anything interesting for them, and really prepared where they will go during the conference, because the program is so compact and you feel sometimes you want to go to several sections at one time, and so you really have to plan
You almost
the
want to
Congress.
clone yourself because there's so many things to go
Yeah, I
and
wanted
see.
the days become longer, you know. There's more days. The Congress is perhaps, yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's a huge. I have no time to go to the posters because I'm busy going everywhere else.
That's
listen
what
to the-
lunchtimes are for, you see, to go and visit the posters and the
And
e-posters.
lunchtime, you also have collaborators or people you know, and for networking. So
Yeah.
it's difficult to go to everywhere.
So a little bit overwhelming. Do you feel the same, Elisa? In closing, what's your final takeaway, your final thought?
Yes, it was a bit overwhelming, but I think it is good because it's like that. We have what to choose. Everyone is interested in
Different things?
in different things, yes,
Yeah.
in different areas, and it's good like that
Yes.
because I went with many of my colleagues, and we split. We go to different sessions, and after that we change ideas, and I think that's the most.
So you got good value from it,
Yes,
and
of
yourself
course.
as well, Yuan.
Definitely.
So if anyone's watching thinking, should I go? Your advice, ladies, would be definitely you should go next year?
Yes, of
Yeah,
course,
yes.
definitely you should go.
Awesome. Well, thank you for reporting back on it. It's been a pleasure meeting you and working with you alongside you in this Congress.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.